Hey, it's nighttime. What the hell? Let's see if we can get the chat up here. Okay, nighttime. I gotta run home and get to Zach. As soon as I find my home, running through the cornfields. Uh-oh. Is this my home? No. The old hacienda. Alright, let's get in here. Run straight ahead. I'll give it about 13 hours. Dirk Kitty, how are you? What are you doing over on Twitch? Is this a different name than you usually use, isn't it? Is this Tim? Hey, Scorp. It's Tim. Scorpion. Tim's on Twitch today. Dirk Kitty. The only reason I knew it was Tim, because I don't know who Dirk Kitty is. The only reason I knew it was Tim is because he said he's going to be on No Man's Land. Tim, I hope you weren't upset at me. I got a little short with you the other day, and I didn't realize it. And I was feeling bad, and I kept asking if you were still in the stream. But anyway, if I said something that upset you, I didn't mean to. Sound check, Scorp. I got some stuff I'm working with on the sound today. Hey, Dennis, how are you? And I'm thinking that stuff's working today. I don't know. We're going to find out. I'm doing good, Dennis. I didn't do anything on the channel yesterday because I had to go in for my COVID shot, my COVID vaccine. I got the first one yesterday. And in April, I think the 7th, I go in for the second one. And so far, my arm is sore, but I haven't had any kind of side effects or anything. So keep your fingers crossed. Thank you, Scorpion. I had a little bit of a lump, just a little bit. Carol, her arm swelled up about twice its size, around. Her whole upper arm just ballooned, like a balloon. It was freaky looking. She said it was tender, but she said it wasn't necessarily painful. You can feel it when you move your muscle. You can feel it, or if you lean on something like a wall or something, you can feel There's a little bit of tenderness there. But yeah, her arm just swelled right up. Hey, Andy. Well, she's got, I don't know, sensitivities. Like, if she gets out in the sunshine, she gets a rash. Almost like she's allergic to sunshine. So she has to be careful. She doesn't tan. She's kind of light skinned. And yeah, she gets a rash from sunlight. So, and she's allergic to most perfumes, and she's allergic to a lot of stuff. She's always had allergies. So I wasn't surprised when she had a reaction like that, but I thought it would be a rash. I didn't know it'd just blow her arm up. God Duck, how are you? What? What am I missing here? Dire mood? I'm just gonna call you Boyce. I think I have before. How you doing, Boyce? John, how you doing? Good to see you, John. Corbin Dewey's in the house. So, God Duck, what's happening in your neck of the woods? I'm not going to shorten God Duck's name, because if I did, we'd be calling him God. And they'd say, why do you keep saying God? Well, I could say Duck, I guess. And then everybody's going to, as soon as I say it, everybody's going to shrug down in their chair. Duck? What are we ducking from? Peking duck. I had Chinese for dinner last night. We had to go out and about because of getting the COVID shot yesterday. And so it's not like I've been out and about for over almost 2 years. It's kind of funny because I had my vaccine shot, and then they make you sit there. Now we had it out at our fairgrounds. So there's this huge open arena that they have, like an indoor rodeo type place, right? And this place is huge. And then, of course, they had it all situated where you follow this blue line and arrows and stuff. And I kind of felt like I'm walking down this blue line, and you have to keep 6 foot distancing. Everybody's got masks on. And so you're walking down this line, and it made me feel like I was being herded. So every once in a while, I'd go, moo. People kept looking at me like, what the hell's his problem? I said, well, I feel like a cow. I feel like I'm being herded through this place. And then, of course, when you're done, they make you sit in a chair in this big empty room. Well, it's not empty. It's full of chairs, but they're pretty widespread. They make you sit for 15 minutes just to make sure you don't keel over and need medical help. So I thought, God, I hope that don't happen. And so it didn't. But when I was leaving, they gave me a little pin to stick on my shirt that says I had my vaccine. And it's got a check mark by it, right? And the guy said he didn't see it on me because I put it in my pocket, because that kind of thing don't mean nothing to me. And he says, oh, did you get your pin? And I said, oh, yeah, I got it. And I reached in my pocket and showed him. And he says, yeah, you might want to put that on so people can see it. And I just looked at him. I said, are you kidding? I haven't left the house in 2 years. This is the first time I've ventured out of the house in 2 years, and I haven't seen anybody in that whole time until today, and they all already have their pins on. So, you know, in other words, it didn't seem like a big deal whether I have my pin on or not. Yeah, whenever you go into places like that, we got a movie theater that's like that. It was like that before COVID. They had those those poles up with the I don't know what you'd call them, like a fence, and you go up and down until you get to the window. You know, I don't know what they call those things. I know there's a name for it. They have them at the like Disney World and stuff, and they're just a way of keeping people in a line so that they don't wander off the line. But it always, every time I see those, it makes me feel like I'm an animal. You know, they're just herding me around, and so I'm mooed. Rudy the cattle. Yeah, thank God my tits don't hang down that low, though. Oh my God, did I just say that? Well, I'm feeling better than I did yesterday. I didn't want to go and get this shot. I wasn't going to get one. Well, I tell you why. Because I thought that maybe it would kill me. I thought, I don't have COVID. I don't know if I've ever been exposed to anybody that has. But sure as snot, if they give me that shot, I'm going to get it. Because, as I've said this before, every time I've had a flu shot, I get a fever. And they say, oh, you can't. That's not how it works. I'm sorry, but every time I do, I've got a thermometer and I can check. I got one of those gun thermometers like they have in the hospitals. And I can check. And every time I've had a flu shot, I've gotten sick. Not terribly sick, but I get a little bit of a fever. And I'm going to have another Mountain Dew today. I'm having it a little bit early because I put too much pepper in my soup today. My mouth's on fire. But anyway, yeah, so there we go. There you go. I always get a little bit of the flu. And I was afraid if I got this thing that I'd have a reaction. And I guess some people do. Some people do. But not the first one generally. The second one is worse than the first one. And the second one, it's almost like having a salad with your dinner. The salad don't do anything. It's just there to tell you that sooner or later you're going to get a real meal. The salad is just the appetizer. Here, have something to play with while we're making your meal. And I think that's how this COVID shot is. We're going to give you a little bit of this so that your arm can feel uncomfortable and get ready for the next one because it's going to hurt. Okay, Tim. Well, I wasn't sure because I tried to talk to you. I was yelling for you. You can ask the guys. I kept saying, hey, Tim, is Tim here? And then said, God, I hope he didn't get mad and leave. Anyway, I was worried about it. That kind of thing worries me. I'm human. I'm just like everybody else. Every once in a while, I say something that offends somebody or hurts their feelings, and I don't mean to. I'm not the kind of person that goes around hurting people on purpose. And I don't. I guess it comes down to I don't want to be that kind of person, but I'm human, and every once in a while, something comes out of my mouth that I shouldn't say, and it's either because I'm maybe not feeling well, or maybe I'm angry at something, and it just carries over. And I say something a little bit mean or a little bit short, because I can definitely be short with people. But I don't want to be that type of person. So whenever that happens and somebody points it out to me, what you just said to Margaret over there was a little bit rude. And I said, really? What did I say? And then they'll tell me. And then I'll think about it and I say, oh God, that was rude, wasn't it? And then I feel bad. I feel terrible after doing something like that. And I talk to other people and they say, oh, hell with it. Who cares what people think? Well, there's a difference between I don't care what people think and being a bad person. And what I mean by that is I don't care what people think about me. That's to say that I can't say that I don't care what people think. Obviously, you kind of have to care what people think if you're going to live with them on this world. But I don't have to care about what they think of me for a couple reasons. One, if they think that about me, what can I do about it? It's not my problem. I don't, I don't have a problem with them. Evidently, they've got a problem with me, but that's not my problem. That's their problem. And I can't change the way they think, so I won't worry about it. Well, we've got another beautiful day today. This is like 3 or 4 in a row. I can't believe it. It's still colder than heck out there, but, well, that's not true. I say something about it's really cold as heck out there, and you got somebody from Minnesota says, oh, is it 7 below? Because that's what it is here. No, it's almost 60 degrees. That's cold, Andy's keeping out of it. So, you guys know I had trouble with the last live stream and my sound got all messed up. I'm talking about not my voice, I'm not worried about it, but the sound in the game. Is it too low now? Because I cut it way back. Is the sound too low? Because I can't hear the tractor myself playing the game, and I've got headphones on. Let me jump around and see what's going on here. I'm trying to catch up from where I got... Uh-oh, trouble. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. Who's driving this anyway? Bill, no wonder. Bill got stuck. Come on. All right, Bill. Let's see if we can get him off this mess here. These corn stalks, they get a little tall. They stack pretty high. Tim, if you ask me one more time, I'm gonna come over there and smack you. Is that how's that? Was that rude? Tim, I don't know. You probably don't remember, but that's what I'm planting is canola. I've already got one that I'm harvesting. So you probably didn't remember. I'll forgive you for that. But yeah, see, there's a whole field of canola that I'm actually harvesting right at the moment. So I'm ahead of you, buddy. And besides, let me just say this. If I offend any of you, just jump on the chat and tell me to go to hell. Because I deserve it if I've been mean. I might not care, but... there you go. I got to get a truck out there, so let's get the grain truck out that way. Am I messing with you? No, I'm serious, man. Yeah, I know where to go. I live there most of the time, Scorpion. Oh man. Since I had to go in and get that shot yesterday, I decided to take the day off. Literally, because I've been recording every day, all day long for a week now. And the problem is, I've got, I think, 4 games right now that I'm recording, and I'm looking at a 5th one. And so my computer, the computer I record on, is so full of raw film that I'm getting lost. I can't remember whether I'm on episode 1, 2, 3, or 4. Um, it's really confusing. If anybody watched the vampire video today. Oh, what was that? I heard a big noise. God duck. Thank you. Thank you. If anybody watched the vampire on my second channel today, you'll notice that it was episode 2. But when you start watching the video, it says that it's episode 1 in the video. So I'm getting confused because I'm doing so much recording lately. So anyway, yesterday I took the day off and I just sat in the studio and started editing and rendering and not recording because I got too much raw video. I don't know what the hell to do. So I took care of that. So I've got, as of this morning, everything that I had recorded last week has been edited and rendered, and except for the one that's going right this moment. I've got one going right this moment, but it'll be done by the time this live stream's over. It's running on the third computer. Second computer's done working. First computer I'm playing on. But yeah, it's gonna be wild. I'm gonna be here this next coming week, but the week after that I'm taking off for a week. It's our spring break here, and I'm gonna get away. How do I make a lot of money in FS19? Well, I'll show you right now. I go right here and I type in 5. There's 500, 5,000, 50,000, 500,000. There's 5 million right there. And then I double click on that and I've got $5 million. That's the fastest way I know how to do it. Oh my God, that girl's got some tight pants on. How the heck do you walk in those? Oh, sorry. I'm looking at my camera out in the front yard. Somebody picking up their kids. Thank you, God. I appreciate it. We're still on the travel ban. Well, this is a pretty safe trip for me because all I'm doing is getting in my car, driving about 5 hours, 6 hours, because Carol has to stop restrooms all the time, and then staying locked up in my condo. So we're going to our private condo that we keep. I spend a week there, and before summer, and then we'll go back, have some summertime over there. But it's kind of locked down, so we're just gonna sit there just like we'd sit here. I'm taking my PlayStation, so I'll be able to do, and my Xbox, I'll be able to do some gaming, but I won't be able to live stream because there's no internet. Well, okay, there's internet, but it's about like the internet that John had, where it took him 3 days to download Red Dead Redemption. So I won't be able to live stream from there. So what I'm doing, though, is I've got some videos that I'm making that hopefully will entertain you while I'm gone. I got plenty of them on the second channel because I've been really just pumping out videos over there. But on this channel, I've only been doing live streams. And today's the last day of the medium. So after the medium's done, I don't have another video to put up on this channel. I'm just doing live streams for now until I decide, what I want to do. Jonathan Net, there you go. Okay, you're going to have to explain that, Scorpion. You say that your mother-in-law's done with it all. She's not committing suicide, is she? Because that's what it sounds like to me. All right, I've had enough of this old world. I'm out of here. What was that? Oh, I need to pick up the grass. Oh, I've been feeding the cattle. as you can see, they're throwing it back out at me. I'm gonna have to pick that up. Yeah, they're kicking it up. I don't know what the hell that is. Did I do that? Is that poo-poo? That might be poo-poo. They just poo-poo right where they eat? That's not right. Okay, I got the water going, but I need grass. They don't have grass. Let's see. They've got... I need some more corn stalks. They've got water. They got mixed rations and silage, because I had made some hot silage. But I haven't fed them grass yet. So I need to do that. Yeah, one of the kids at the door. All right. Anyway, I got to get some grass in here. So let's get it picked up. I'll just get it from here. Oh, not your mother-in-law, your grandma. Oh, that's too bad. My dad got that way, you know. The last time I saw him, that I could actually talk to him, he just looked up at me and said, "I'm so tired." And he wasn't talking about being exhausted, tired. He was telling me, "I'm just tired. It's time." I know that's what he meant. And of course, you feel bad, so I didn't really want to say anything. Just say, you don't know what to say when somebody says that to you. I mean, seriously, I had a guy that used to come into my office all the time, and every time he came in, he'd look at me, and I'd say, "Hey, how you doing today?" And he'd look at me, say, and he would cuss. He would cuss, and he would say, I woke up again this morning." And like he was angry about waking up, that he doesn't want to wake up. And how do you respond to that? I mean, is he kidding? The first couple times I thought he was just joking with me. Then it got to the point where I think this guy's serious. He really doesn't want to live anymore. And I can understand that, but I don't know how to respond to it. What do you say? Well, I could help you with that. No, you can't say that kind of thing. All right, Tim. By the way, guys, Tim is still working on No Man's Land, he told me. Oh, he moved back over to YouTube. I just noticed. He started off on Twitch, and I can't remember what his name was over there. I'd have to go up and look. All right, well, let's let this guy do his job. He doesn't need me watching with him. Oh no, we're stuck again. Is this the same corner? I gotta see what the settings are on this thing. Okay, turn on field activated, avoid fruit. No, let's turn that off. We don't want that. See if I can get off this corn. These corn stalks, they just pile up, don't they? All right, I'm gonna have to I've only got one grain truck, so I fixed this, by the way. This was my solution on how to feed the animals, and I fixed it so it holds a little bit more and it dumps a little bit faster, because the cattle take so darn much food. There's only 56 of them. I can't believe how much they eat. Okay, I already gave him. Silage, but I haven't given him any grass. Oh shoot! I forgot to put the grass dryer in. Okay. Whoa! I don't want that. Stop! I already gave him that. I'm gonna throw this in the barn. And then let's get the poo-poo out. I always make it brown. I don't know why. It's gonna be brown. Whoa! Don't need another one. Well, you know, those kinds of conversations are a little bit touchy for some people. It's like, you know, somebody that's really, really sick in the hospital, and you go visit them, and what's the first thing you say to them? Oh, hey, say, how you doing? Well, they're in the hospital really, really sick. How do you think they're doing? But you just don't know what to say. It's tough. You know, especially if it's something you can't do anything about. It's just really awkward to say anything. And that's exactly why, if I'm sick in the hospital, I don't want people to come and see me. You know, a lot of people are you know, I'm in the hospital and they're all lonely. Nobody's come to see me. I don't want anybody to see me. All right, how's this thing open up? There it is. I think their poo's coming right out where they eat here. That's not right. Is that poo? Is that what that is? It sure is. They poo right where they eat. That's interesting. All right, so I got to find a way to get grass to them, because if you remember, I had a problem with the size of the trailer. Scorpion, I don't want anybody to come see me when I'm not sick. You know, I'd say that, but nobody would believe me, but it's true. I'm the same way. You know, if somebody comes, I'll sit and visit and have a good time. But when Carol says, uh-oh, somebody just drove in the driveway, oh, God, what the hell do they want? You know, I don't want any company. This is my home. And then they come in and they start talking, and I have a good time. And, you know, it's just the thought of it. It's just the thought of it. It's like going to a Christmas party. I've told you this before. I don't want to go, but once I get there, I enjoy it. It's just getting there. I was the same way with work. That's why I used to tell you that when I got to the office in the morning, I put that key in the door. I considered my day over. And people say, "Well, it's just beginning. How do you say it's over?" I said, because the hardest part was getting up and getting here. Once I'm here, I just have to do my job for the day, and then I go home. But getting up and getting there, that's the hard part for me. because I don't want to go. I don't want to do it. So I got to force myself to get up, take a shower, eat some fruit, eat some breakfast, drive all the way to work. That's the hard part. Oh, you want to hear something funny? This will make you guys laugh. Remember, I had that people that asked me if I talk when I'm not recording, like if I'm playing a game, do I still talk when I'm not recording? And I laughed and said, yeah, sometimes I do. Carol and I were talking the other night, and I asked her, I said, did I wake you up? I had a bad dream last night. Did I wake you up? And she says, no, but she said, you must have had I knew you were having a dream because you were talking to somebody. And normally she says, it's like, get away from me, I'm going to blow your head off. That kind of talk, because I'm fighting zombies, or I'm being attacked by snakes or something. But last night she said I was talking. She says, I thought you were recording because you were just talking on, and it sounded just like you do when you're recording or on a live stream. And she said, you laughing, and I said, uh-oh, I'm going mad. Scooter, no, I don't do multiplayer, or I haven't yet. Let's see, I gotta go get some corn. I've played multiplayer with friends and some of my subscribers before when I used to have a server, but I don't do live stream multiplayers. I can't control what other people say or do, so I won't do it. Anybody remember where my cornfield was? I think that's it over there. How you doing, Scooter? Yeah, weddings are, I don't see much difference between a wedding and a funeral. I don't like to go to either one of them. The only difference is usually the cake's a little better at the wedding. I gotta find my combine. Probably got stuck on the corner again. Yeah, that's true, Scorpion. I am also like that. I don't watch live streams that are more than one person playing the game. They're too chaotic. Everybody's trying to talk over each other, and it reminds me of grade school or something. Is it recess time? Yeah, I do know that. I remember from, when my mom was alive, the funerals were kind of wild. Oh, shoot. All right, I got to fix that combine. I hate when they do that. Tell this thing to stop when he's full. Yeah, I can remember. I can show you. I've got family photographs that will show people in their coffins, and sometimes they'll stand the coffin up like they show in these old westerns, and they would come over and put their arm around the dead guy and get their picture taken with them. I can't remember those. And my grandfather's from Spain. But yeah, I've got Mexicans in my family, and that's what they did. They would walk right up to the coffin, and they'd stand it up and give her and get family pictures with Uncle Joe. A little strange, but it's the way it is. Birthdays, kid's birthday party has a beer budget. That's funny. Luis, how are you? Good to see you back. Well, back in the old days, like like 1700s and back in the cowboy days, stuff like that. Um, People couldn't afford. The getting a picture taken was a tremendous event. For one thing, people couldn't afford it, and a lot of times, you would see pictures of people in their coffins because that's the last time they're ever going to be able to get a picture of them to remember what they look like. All right, let's see. Where's my? Okay, I think it's here. It looks like I've got. I'm stuck. Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to hit that at some speed, I think. Andy would enjoy Mexican parties. They'd enjoy Andy too, because he'd bring a keg with him. Well, I get this terrible lag because of this, all that stuff it had to draw on the page here. So let me get right by this, and then I'll turn that stuff off. Good food and tons of beer. And the women folk all dressed up in their Sunday best. One cerveza? Not just one cerveza. You can have more than one. Uno cerveza, that's one. And I don't even drink, and it'd have to be more than one. Do I use OBS? Sometimes. I have 3 or 4 different programs I use. OBS is one of them. I don't use the normal version though. I use the Element version. It's still OBS. The base of it's OBS, but I use a program called Elements that uses OBS. Stream Elements, I think it's called. But I don't record with it. I record with a different program, and I also have XSplit that I use. It depends on the game. Certain games run better on certain. OBS is just free is all. That's the thing about it. I have to have a contract to do XSplit. Wow, that's close. I didn't realize it came that close. All right, this guy's done. I can start planting this now. Let me get rid of that. Wait a minute. Turn it off first, I guess. One more cerveza, por favor. So one more cerveza, please. Nah, that's an easy one. Luis, when you did that, if you go up into that window, okay, let me read this now. Let's see. It displayed game in a small window. Okay, what you do is you go to that small window, and in the corner you'll be able to grab it and expand it out to the size you want. So you want to expand it so it fills that the main square, if that makes any sense. So if you're talking OBS, let's say, or any of them, and you start your game and you open it up and it's in a little bitty square up in the corner, just grab that corner or the side or the top or the bottom, whatever you need to grab, and you can expand it to the size you need. That's all you do. That's all you got to do. God duck, have I tried the precision farming? No. I know what it is. There used to be in, I think, was it 15 or 17? I can't remember. I think it was in 15. They had one called soil management, and it was similar to that precision farming. And I hated it. I just hated it. But it was the same concept. You had to do pH and stuff. You had to do the pH levels, and you had to add all kind of special chemicals, and you had to do it just right, or you didn't get any decent crops, and it was a pain. Yeah, Luis, I think that's what you're talking about. I could be wrong, but I think that's what you're talking about because it depends on the game. Even though I'm live streaming and I've been live streaming for years, I'll start some new game, and it'll be just fine on the screen. It fits this. I'm talking about the OBS screen now. It looks just fine on the OBS screen. Then I'll start another game, and it'll be like you said, just a little bitty picture in the corner. But if that's the case, if that's what we're talking about, then you just grab that. You'll be able to grab it on the corners, on the top of the video, on the bottom, and you just adjust it until it fits your screen, your OBS screen. So it's pretty easy though. Interesting. Well, try that. See if it fixes your problem. Yeah, the uh, Scorpion. Would you mind putting my second page up? Or are you still at work? I keep forgetting to fix that bot. I have a bot that'll do it, and I keep forgetting. But anyway, getting back to that precision farming, I did try it. I opened it up. I downloaded it, opened it up because everybody kept saying, "Oh, you should be using it," blah blah blah. And I had a pretty good idea what it was. And so I did. I opened it up and I looked at it and I turned it back off and deleted it off my computer. So not for me. Here's my saying for that. And people ask me, "How come you're not using precision farming mod?" And I said, "Well, if I wanted to work that damn hard, I'd buy 100 acres and plant corn or something in real life." Hunter's in the house. Six wheeling. That's not Hunter, is it? That's not Hunter. Six wheeling. How are you? I never know if it's Hunter anymore. Keep changing his name. Yeah, good to see you too, buddy. Hope everything's doing good for you wherever you're at in your neck of the woods. Oh, I found out that Outer Worlds, the Outer Worlds. You remember I played the Outer Worlds. There was a DLC for the Outer Worlds, and it came out just at the time that I finished my playthrough of the Outer Worlds, and I moved on to other games, and I didn't do it. Now there's a second and last DLC for the Outer Worlds that's coming out. It hasn't come out yet. Yeah, it's getting ready to come out. And so I'm thinking, you know what? I'm looking for games to play over on my second channel. And I had fun playing the Outer Worlds. Maybe I should go back, play that first DLC, and then when the new one comes out, grab it. I can't play a bad guy, you know that. You're on the Jersey Shore? Cool beans. Pretty country out that way in the summertime. In the summertime, when all the trees and leaves are green. And the spring is pretty nice. I've never been there. I've just seen pictures. What kind of temperatures are you running over there in Jersey? You can play, by the way, Scorpion, 75. Wow, that's nice weather. When you play, I tell you what, Scorpion, that game, I want to get through it fairly quickly. I usually do when it's the first playthrough. I want to experience the story, so I want to go through it pretty quickly. If you play a bad vampire, you're going to work pretty damn hard because it affects the whole community of the game. When you're bad, you're causing chaos, and it causes all kinds of bad things to happen in the game, which makes it harder to play. It'd be like, hey, let's go skiing, and while we're up there, we'll shoot off a bunch of cannons and wait for the avalanche to get us and ride it down. That's what it would be like. Uh-oh, I gotta go to the... You know what? I might as well buy this field up here. I don't know. Do I have the money? I might. Should I buy 15? I didn't buy it because it's too big, but maybe I should. Right there. 19 is huge, isn't it? Well, yeah. Let's look at 15. How much does it cost? I can't see. Are you kidding me? That great big field only costs $375,000. My word, that's cheap. I'm not complaining, but God. Most places, the fields are so expensive you can't afford them. And what's the deal with this? Soybeans that have been harvested, so I got some plowing to do. Hey, Southern ladies in the house. How you doing, Southern lady? I was too busy talking and didn't see you come in. I've been a regular chattermouth today. Uh-oh. We got trouble in paradise. Craig's in the house. Yeah, I'm pretty happy today. You know why? I lived through my COVID shot. I didn't think I was gonna. I didn't want to do it. I kept telling Carol it's gonna kill me. I won't survive it. I don't want to get it. But I lived through it, so I'm happy, I guess. Oh, that's right. It's Friday again, isn't it? Okay, Southern Lady, you're happy. What happened? We've been praying for you. Hopefully something good happened. Six-wheeler. Oh, yeah. I've been on YouTube. I don't like to stream. I'm only streaming because these guys like it. I'm a YouTuber. I don't usually like streaming. I like making videos. You get yours the end of the month? I got the Moderna one. I don't know what kind of vaccinations you guys get overseas, but we had between the Pfizer, Moderna, and Johnson and Johnson, and I got the Moderna one. Okay, six-wheeler. Which one did you subscribe to? Because I've got two of them. I've got one that's Rudeman 53 Gaming. Then I got one that's Rudeman 53 RPG Gaming. It's my role-playing one. So, thank you. I appreciate you subbing, but hopefully you'll sub to both of them. I hate to be greedy. And you don't have to. I'm just... I don't know. You got the first Moderna also? Six-wheeling... You already got it? When do you get your second one? I get my second one April 7th. What happened here? Something went hooey on the third headland. Oh, I've got the wrong header on this thing. That ain't gonna work. Oxford or Pfizer. So Oxford must be a local one, huh? Okay, that's my main screen. That's my main YouTube one. I have another one that I put my role-playing games on, and it's brand new. That's why I'm pushing it. I only started using it last week. It's got. I'm running the game Vampire on it, and I'm doing some Final Fantasy 14 on it, that kind of thing. The link for it is up above. Scorpion just threw it in a minute ago. But anyway, thank you very much. I appreciate the sub. I got thousands of videos up there. I got about 2,000-3,000 videos that I've made over the years. For console play, huh? What, do you play PlayStation or Xbox or both? I do have some videos that I've done on console. Let's see, the Zero Horizon, Zero Horizon is, I did that on the Sony PlayStation. At the time, that game was exclusive to Sony. Horizon Zero Dawn. The Forgetful Farmer. So, what do you forget? Um, I guess I could be said to be forgetful. I guess. Anybody know where I put my other corn header, or did I only have one corn header? Maybe I better look. See, I'm forgetful. Let's take a look. Uh-oh. I've got two. Where's the other one? Right, it's not in that barn. There it is, in the corner. Yeah, Scorpion says I'm playing a vampire. I'm not a vampire, I just play one on YouTube. All right, well, we'll still pray for you, Southern lady. I was hoping that you'd had some good news. Oh, that header's dirty. Let me wash it. Now it's clean. I love that. I'll take a look at it, Six Wheeling. I go take a look at it. Ah, Mountain Dew. No, it's not Mountain Dew. I was going to say, that my Mountain Dew tastes like Dr. Pepper today. Go ahead, do it, Craig. I want to see it. Scorpion needs something to do. Where's Bill at? He'd do it. All right, you guys, listen up. You need to go over to the Forgetful Farmer because I want to find out what he forgets, and I'm not going to tell you. So if you want to know, go over and check his video out, or check his YouTube page out. All right. Craig, that doesn't even make sense. I know what you're trying to say, though. Everybody's got one, remember that. And it's usually your uncle. You know what? Maybe I'm jumping to conclusions that this is weird. I don't know what this guy's doing, but he got off somehow. Now you're lost. It's okay. Yeah, if you have to explain it, probably wasn't funny. That's what I've been told. Oh, Lord. What's everybody playing out there? What kind of games are you guys playing right now? You can't be like Scorpion and only play this game. You gotta be playing something else. Wow, this corn's dusty. Luis is playing Farm Sim, American Truck Simulator, Grand Theft Auto, and I'm not sure what AC is. Let me think about it a minute. Oh, you're playing Elite Dangerous? Yeah, I was an alpha tester of Elite Dangerous, and also I was one of their original supporters. So I get some special privileges. I just pre-ordered the. As a matter of fact, I was playing Elite Dangerous just before I started this live stream. I was trying to. One of my longtime home stations is real close to Edo in the RIA section. Carter Port, I think, is where I used to have my station, but I have a fleet carrier now. In Elite Dangerous, I've got 6 different accounts. I've got 3 PC accounts, 4 actually. One of them belongs to our fleet. So I have 4 accounts that I purchased. And then I have one on Xbox and one on PlayStation. So I played a lot of Elite Dangerous, but I'm getting ready because they have their new expansion coming out, and I pre-ordered it, so I get to beta test or alpha test. PC and PS4. Yeah, I'm crazy like that. The guys will tell you. I've got Red Dead Redemption on. I've got 2 accounts on PC, and then I've got one on Xbox and one on PlayStation of Red Dead Redemption. Holy smokes, I forgot about this guy. You're gonna knock that off, buddy. You're gonna scare the sheep. The sheep will think you're coming for them. Odyssey, that's right. Anyway, I've been just before I came on, I kitted my one of my anacondas. I kitted up to go rescue some people that were hit in the bombing out in Edo. God Duck, Farm Sim 19, Fallout 4, Oxygen Not Included, Astroneer, Gold Rush, Farmer's Dynasty. You go. That's great. That's another one. Everybody wants me to play Farmer's Dynasty again. I'm thinking about live streaming Farmer's Dynasty again. I just have to decide what channel to do it on. Probably do it on my main channel, since that's what the other farming is on. Oh, it's a beautiful game. You should see it in 4K. It's just gorgeous. Yeah, Luis, it is. It's a very great game. I tell you, Red Dead Redemption is one of those games that when I'm playing, And I have family members come over or friends come over, and they don't know anything about gaming or whatever. They'll come in, they'll see me playing, and they'll ask me what movie I'm watching. I said, movie? This is a video game. Really? And they'll look again. Oh my God, I thought that was real people. I said, well, they're real to me. Yeah, it's a very good game. And if I'm playing it on the PlayStation, I've got it up on a 4K 55-inch TV that sits just above my computer monitor. And yeah, they'll come in and think I'm watching a movie. Oh, they do. God Duck says they've got potato and sugar beet. Yeah, Scorpion's son, he thinks I'm boring as all get out. I've got the best saddle and the best stirrups in the game, so I can ride my horse all day and he don't get tired. I had to laugh. I had there's a thing in the game where you can take a job. It's an assassination job, and it gives you a target to go after, and you've got X amount of time to find, catch, and kill the target that you're given. The interesting thing is, you'd be surprised how many people don't know that the target they give you is another real life player. They think it's an NPC, an NPC. And it's really rather funny. I've had guys that come after me, and then I kill them, and they realized that it was a real person, and they, what? I didn't mean it. The game made me do it. And I say, you're okay. I knew what it was about. But I like to get new players that get that quest because my horse can run all day and never tire. And so I'll just make them chase me all over the map. And they never catch me. Or I like to get on a train. As soon as I get some assassination on me, I find the nearest train and get on it. Because you can shoot them trying to get on they have to get onto the train. So you can jump up there and start shooting them with your sniper rifle and defend yourself and get a free train ride out of it. I'll tell you what, you know when you've got a decent game, when you start playing a game, and the very start of the game you get a cut scene, and it's beautiful CGI. It almost looks like a movie. And then you get into the game, and it's like playing little stick figures. Okay? Now, you know you got a good game when you finish watching the cut scene, and then you go into the actual gameplay and you can't tell the difference. Now you know you're playing a good game. Red Dead is like that. There's a few other games I play that just like that. The gameplay for Horizon Zero Dawn was like that. All right, I don't know. if I've got, this is field 12. No. All right, let's see what I can do here. I don't like this corner. Too many damn telephone poles. I'm going to go up to this other corner, up yonder, and start this. Well, not only that, you'd get people that watch the cutscene on a video that, or a game that hasn't come out yet. And then you think the game's going to look like that. And then you get the game and it's two little stick people running around. I've seen that happen before. Oh, this game's going to be fantastic. Did you see the trailer? I say, yeah, the trailer's a CGI movie, man. It's going to look good. That doesn't mean the game's going to look like that. Night Off Gaming, Farm Sim 19, Wreckfest, Forza Horizon 4, and American Truck Simulator. I haven't played ATS for a while. I think I'm behind on some states. The last one I got, I think, was Oregon. Have they come out with Idaho or Colorado yet? All right, let's do it. First of all, we gotta get rid of that. Course generation. I'm the Pepsi generation, although I can't drink Pepsi anymore. Field 12, current position, automatic. I'll leave all of that. 36 meters. We're gonna do at least two. We're gonna go counterclockwise. Edlin Pass is smooth. 7% up and down. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see if this will generate for us. Yeah, thanks for joining today, Knight. Appreciate you being here. Hey, it did generate. We're good. All right. Field Ot 12, seed 36 meters. Are we into it yet? All right, here we go. Get that off. Hit that. We're off. Craig says he thinks they have. I'll just have to check it out. I haven't played for a while. It's been a while. That'll give me something to do. Oh, I still haven't got grass to these guys. Let's get rid of this canola. Texas, you never played when it was Scorpion played for 5 minutes. Just kidding. I don't know how long you played. They're both out. Idaho and Colorado are both out. Oh man, I'm getting behind. Well, I'll tell you what. Next week's going to be too busy for me to mess with it. Because I'm going to be gone the week after next. So I've got a lot of recording to do to have something to put up while I'm gone, since I won't be able to live stream. And so maybe when I get back from Bend, I'll purchase the next 2 states and do a little trucking. Oregon, Utah, Washington out. Oh my God. I'm going to have to look. I might have Washington. I don't remember Utah though. God, why are these guys, they keep getting stuck on Band-Aid here. Uh-oh. What's going on here? Whoa. Wyoming. Six Wheeling says Wyoming. Man, I'm really getting behind. Now you guys are making me want to play again. It's been a long time. You know what I really should do? I've got 3 computers setting here. The problem... Uh-oh, look what I just did. I just messed my field up. The problem is that I have to set my wheel, gear shift, and pedals up. And then when I'm playing other games like Elite Dangerous, I got to take it all down and put my Elite Dangerous gear up. I should fix up one of the other computers for driving a truck and one for Elite Dangerous, that I don't have to mess with them. Luis says a new one in the works. All right. Well, let's see here. Let's do a 15. A 15. We're going to do the same thing we did before, only I'm going to do three headlands. We're going to go clockwise. 24 meters. Generate the course, see what happens here. Uh-oh, Brian Wheeler's stuck in the cornfield. Man, it's taking forever to generate. That's a big field though, isn't it? Any day now. Oh my God, look what it just did. Oh my word. It kicked over and did 19 as well. All right, hang on. Oh man. Hang on. I gotta... Okay, is this 19? This map is kind of messed up. All right, this is already withered. How much is 19? God, can I afford it? All right. I've got $1 million. Are you kidding? 19 is only less than $400,000. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Where's my tractor at? This way? It's around the hacienda. There we are. Man. Well, now, I guess we'll just go with it. I'm going to have all kinds of land to farm now. That means more work for me, doesn't it? The new DLC for FS19 is lame. Same equipment, different brand logging equipment. Big disappointment. Every single one of them has been disappointing to me. I've actually purchased every one of them, but I haven't used any of them. As you can see, I'm still using, modified equipment. Yeah, this map's kind of a mess. All right, moving on. Let's see what's wrong with these guys. What's wrong with you? He's all but full. I could empty him out first, I guess. Let's see if I can get a truck out here. I don't even know why Giant keeps calling them DLCs. I mean, it's downloadable content, that's true. But DLCs have come to mean a little bit more. Generally, if you're just going to add a little bit of equipment, they would call it a patch or something and patch the game. Add something that should have been in it in the first place. I want more. I want more maps. I want bigger maps. I want more production. I want more content. And I don't want to be logging. The next one they're going to come out was FS19 and add fishing to the game. Farmers are not fishermen. Farmers are not loggers. Farmers are farmers. Add some production that makes sense. Like, I've said this many, many, many times. Put a Hanes underwear factory in so that you've got someplace to sell your cotton and your wool. Some production of some kind. I think the only one that's happy about it is people like, some of these big YouTubers, because they're pretty much getting paid by Giant. And they'll say whatever Giant wants them to say. Woolen pants. Woolen pants. They'd be warm. Woolen pants. They'd be like long johns, eh? All right, let me pop in the whatcha-dinger. My secret little eye. Oh, there's no course loaded. What field is this? 13. Okay. 13 corn. That'd be it right there, wouldn't it? Alright, so we're in the right location. Let's just line it up a little bit. Man, that really slaps the lag on, doesn't it? All right, turn it off. Turn it off. All right. I just noticed that one of these combines doesn't have the windrow running either. It was this one. I just turned it on. Where's he going? What the hell? What's he doing? I don't know what he's doing. He's going crazy on me. I'll let him decide. Let's see what he's going to do. What the hell? This guy's been into the shine, Luis says. I think you're right, Luis. What the hell? What's he doing? Damn women drivers. Uh-oh, I'm going to get in trouble over that one. Luis, thank you. Good old Winnie the Pooh's dancing. That always makes me smile. You go, Winnie. You know what? The one that scares me is Tigger. Tigger scares me. That guy's psychotic. Bill? Where is Bill today? Dancing Pooh. Oh, God, you're so funny. Now, see, you got away from your sense of humor. You're in somebody else's sense of humor now. Because your sense of humor is the thinking man's. You didn't have to think about that one. Dancing Pooh. I don't know what I'm looking for. I've lost some equipment. Oh, he's working. Okay. Where's my quicker picker upper? That's what I'm looking for. Did I go by it 10 times? There it is. I did. I just drove by it about 10 times. No John either? Oh, John. Which John? John Mortimer? Yeah, I haven't seen John today. John Forch was in here earlier. I got a lot of Johns around. I haven't seen Alan for a while either. We got a couple Allens. I don't really expect to see Ginger much, but Alan Green used to come in quite a bit. I haven't seen Alan for a while. Alan Green. I don't blame him. I'd like to take a break myself. Here comes the plow. Here I thought I was buying a big field, and I ended up buying 15 and 19. That's a bigger field. Corn stalks, they're heavy. Maddie? Oh, I haven't seen Maddie today. Matty, he's a working man though. Um, excuse me. God, I hope that's not from that COVID shot I took. I'm getting a cough. Uh, Matty, remember Matty works shift work, so this might be a week for him to be working days. That Matty, he's a working fool. You know what I haven't checked on in a long time? I had corn drying, and I haven't checked on it. Man, if I didn't notice 48's got some really dark windshields, doesn't it? Oh, by the by, I may switch the live streaming schedule again. Remember when farming used to be Tuesday, Thursdays? And then I stopped doing that because of the video that the series that I've been playing. I may go back to Tuesday, Thursday on farming, and Monday, Wednesday would be Fallout 4, and then Friday I'll just have to decide on Friday. Maybe we'll have a potluck Friday or something. Just whatever I feel like doing on Friday. And if I don't feel like doing anything, I won't do anything. That might be every Friday. You never know. Anyway, that might be something I do. Or what I could do. Well, seriously, I think I'm going to do farming Tuesday and Thursday like I used to do. And then maybe what I'll do is do Farm Sim on Wednesday, Friday. So Friday night would be not Farm Sim, Fallout. And then have Monday be the potluck one. How do you get the junk out of this thing? Up here? I know I've got stuff drying in here. I should have dry corn in here. Wheat? Why is there wheat in here? Oh, that's weird. Okay, this isn't the dryer, is it? Where's the dryer? Okay, I put all that corn in the dryer, now it's disappeared. Dry corn is straight ahead. What do you mean straight ahead of what? Because I was just there and there's no dry corn. Right here? That's where I was. Nothing in it. Wheat, barley, oats, canola, sunflowers, soybeans. The spout on the right. What spout on the right? I don't see any spout on the right. I don't see a spout. What are you talking about? Is that a spout there? I thought that was a light, a lantern. Is that a spout? Straight ahead. See, I thought that was a light, a spotlight. All right, I got it. Well, that's a little... Put some damn signs up. Is that too much to ask? Ew, that kind of peters out, doesn't it? I would expect that to shoot out of there like nobody's business. It looks like it looks like some old man that can barely go to the bathroom. This is some old guy that's peeing down his leg. Ain't got enough pressure to stick it out there. That's terrible. Who talks like that anyway? Somebody mean. I'm getting tired of doing corn, I'll tell you that. Yeah, that's how I knew there was stuff in it. Remember when you told me why was I putting corn in that one? Because it already had corn in it. Do you remember when I first started playing it and you asked me, how come you're putting corn in there? You're not putting it in the dryer. And I said, well, I am putting it in the dryer, but I filled the dryer. So, and I looked at those other silos and that one had corn in it. So I started putting it in that. But it's a good tip, because if you didn't know, you wouldn't know how to look. Did you commute already, Scorp? Does dry corn make better than cotton? I think I'm getting a fever. I'm feeling a little warm. Could be. It could be that I don't have the window open and it gets hot in here with all these computers running. Know what I mean? And knowing Scorpion's G.I. Joe now. If you had to be a G.I. Joe, which one would you be? Oh, I know Scorpion would be Scorpion. Wasn't there a Scorpion? Or am I thinking Mortal Kombat? Yeah, I haven't messed with my Cell Point 150, so I'm still getting prices as, you know, the normal prices out of it. I've never went in and changed the prices on my 150. It's still better than the game. The 150 is better than the game, but I've never changed it. I've never messed with it. Snake eyes. I could annoy people by not talking. God Duck says snake eyes. I wonder why they haven't canceled G.I. Joe dolls now. They're canceling everything. They canceled Peter Pan for some reason. I don't understand this cancel. You know what needs to happen with these people that are trying to cancel everybody and everything? We need to find out who they are and sue their ass. There needs to be a way to stop it. And it seems like the only way to stop things is to make people pay for it with their money. You know, it's like these governors that are causing all these businesses to be closed down and people losing their livelihoods. They need to be sued, and they need to be sued personally. And that's going to stop some of this silliness. Just hit them where their pocket is. And there's people losing their jobs because 20 years ago they said something that maybe they shouldn't have. It's ridiculous. That's what I'm saying. There needs to be some consequences. I mean, look, They went after people that were bullying people on the internet, right? Well, this is worse than bullying ever was. I mean, there's an easy way to fix being bullied. Just grow some thick skin. But if you cancel somebody and they lose their job, and what's wrong with these businesses? Why are they listening to the internet? People getting fired because they said something 20 years ago, and then somebody digs it up and complains about it. And these businesses will fire a good employee over that. There's something wrong with the businesses too. Maybe they should do something like, look, if you get canceled because somebody on the internet said you did something 20 years ago, if you get fired for that, then you should be able to sue that business for everything they've got for firing you for something they didn't even check out to see if it's true. I don't know what the answer is, but it's just getting to be awful. At first it was kind of funny. Oh, look, they're canceling underwear now. But it's not funny anymore. People are getting hurt. People are losing their jobs, they're losing their families. Andy found it. What were you looking for, a religion? Your wife's in there. What'd you do, run outside and pee on a tree? It's all about the money for the big companies. That's true, but I think they're making the wrong decisions. Look what's happening to Disney. It's costing them millions of dollars for making the wrong decision. Who do you listen to? I used to have... This isn't anything new. Back a long time ago when I was a commercial loan officer at Rainier Bank, the bank would get letters from people, and they would react to the letter saying, oh, we need to change our policy because somebody wrote a letter. And I kept telling my boss, I said, you know what? You know who writes letters? Crazy people. Crazy people write letters. Why are you listening to crazy people? And he said, what are you talking about? I said, look, if you got a bad meal at a restaurant, I know you. You're just like me. If I got a bad meal at a restaurant, I just wouldn't go back to that restaurant. I don't sit and write a letter. Crazy people write letters. So why are we listening to them? It's just like working for a company where you've got rules and regulations and they put it in a policy book. Okay? I'd have a meeting with my people and I'd say, look, we've got new pages for the policy book. And I'd throw a folder that's the policy book on the table during the meeting. And I would point at it and say, look, that thing weighs 10 pounds. Those are all the things that you're not allowed to do in this company. Do you know why we have that? And everybody would say, well, yeah, because we're not supposed to be doing bad things. And I said, yeah, but who's doing the bad things? About 2% of the people break the rules. So the other 98% of us have to carry this damn book around that weighs 3 pounds of all the stuff we can't do. And that's the way it is with these letter writers and these complainers. They're crazy. The rest of us aren't. We're following the rules. We're doing our job. And we have to listen. We have to be pushed around by the crazy people. Yeah, we'll see. Poor old guy's getting old. Might better off be that we train somebody. Here's the problem with that. Do you know what kind of person it takes to put up with what he had to put up with? I don't know anybody else that would do it. Nobody else would survive that. Having the media after you every day, being attacked by everybody, nobody else would put up with that. Nobody else could handle that. I'm afraid. I'm very afraid. Men to be off the streets by 6 p.m.? Yeah. Well, I watched a video on um, robotics, and one of the fastest growing businesses is sex robots, because men don't want to mess with women anymore because women are crazy nowadays, so they'll just get themselves a sex robot. And women seem to think that they can live without men. You don't need them anymore. So we're gonna we're gonna take care of ourselves, us human beings. We don't have to worry about the earth, something happening to the earth. We're gonna take care of ourselves. These people are so crazy now that we're gonna stop having babies, and there won't be any of us left. We're all gonna die off. And now you know why I can't get any subscribers. I've been shadow banned. YouTube doesn't even help me at all anymore. Nobody finds my channel unless they're accidentally skimming through the channels. I don't get recommended anymore at all. I get up on the wrong side of the bed, I guess. David, no more nagging. Well, he's gonna be like me. I just never listen. I'm like my dad. My dad got home from work one day. I've told this story before, but my dad got home from work one day, and my stepmother was the 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 epitome of an evil stepmother, and that's another story. But my stepmother was going on and on, effing this and son of a bitch that over what came in the mail. Something came in the mail. My dad came in from work. He sat down at the kitchen table. He grabbed a beer and was just relaxing. And my stepmother was going on and on, sitting next to him at the table about what she got in the mail that she didn't like, pissed her off. And my dad sat there looking at her, sipping for his beer, trying to relax, and she's going off like crazy. About 15, 20 minutes go by. All of a sudden, she's done. About 5 seconds of silence. And my dad looks up at her and says, "Oh, did we get any mail today?" Oh my God. She went after him like you wouldn't believe. "Oh, I've been talking for the last half hour." But she just tore him a new asshole, the poor guy. But what my point is, he learned to not listen to her. And I guess the next best thing is a sex robot. Oh, jeez. Oh, Lewis, you'd be surprised. There's a lot of blender people out there. There's a lot of weird people out there, I tell you. All right, you guys. I think I'm done for the day. Pretty close. I got a couple minutes, I guess. Never mind. I'll give you 3 more minutes. I thought it was 3 o'clock. Why did I think it was 3 o'clock? Something just went off. Uh-oh. Is he stuck? Well, that's weird. I tell you, this corn windrow, man, it's just hard to work with. Do I sell the dry corn? I don't know. This is the first time I grabbed any. So no, I haven't yet. I need to set it so it holds more than 80,000 though. That's ridiculous. I haven't done that either yet. But hey, let's go sell it right now. Woohoo! Woo! Oh, geez. There's what I love about 48. 48's like a cat. You can tip it over and it flips right back on its wheels every time. That's about right. 5 million? That sounds about right. Come on, 48. Uh-oh. What? Come on. I had dry corn in this. I know I did. You know what? Here's what happens to me. I'll find something that my cell point doesn't have, and I'll fix it on the map I'm playing. And then when I start a new map, I go and get my old version of cell point 150. I bet that's what I did. Instead of fixing it and then replacing the original that I keep in a folder. I bet that's what I did. So I'll have to fix it. All right, guys. It is 3 o'clock now, right? I'm going to call it a day. Happy Friday to you. Have a good weekend. We'll see what happens over the weekend, whether I do anything or not. It's always a bonus if I do. But thank you very, very much for coming and watching me today. Thank you guys for subscribing and sponsoring me. I appreciate it more than you know, and I hope to see you in the next one. In the meantime, take care of yourselves, take care of your families, have fun playing games, and ta-ta for now.